Welcome to another episode. Today we'll be interviewing a graduate who is a mechanical engineer, and he decided to open his own business. He'll be telling us much about his business. We are bringing this story out so that the ones that are yet to finish school and about to finish and have finished and they're in the house, they can get this motivation spirit of starting their own business, so that they can also become somebody and they can reduce the rate at which we are having unemployment in this country. So today we'll be speaking with this gentleman right here, and I think he's wearing his is that your business?
Yeah, BAPIO.
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 Yeah. Okay. Before we come to BAPIO, can you tell us what's your name, your full name?
My name is Ing Shaibu Kadri. Yes.
Okay. So, tell us more about your educational background.
I school in the north.
Okay.
Yes, that's Upper East region.
Okay.
I'm from Navrongo.
Okay.
And I reside in Bolgatanga.
Okay.
So I school in SDA school.
Okay.
So after we completed the JSS,
okay,
and I went to technical school.
Okay.
So technical school, I went to Boku Technical Institute.
Okay.
Yes, Boku. So after I completed Boku Tech, then I went to Bolga Tech again and did my T1. We call it Part 1.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. So from there to I came to down south 2006.
Okay.
Then I did City Anchors of London Technician Diploma.
Okay.
So I had my results good. Then I went to Accra Polytechnic again.
Okay.
And then proceed from there from 2009 to 2012. So when I finished there too, I proceeded to K University distance learning.
So in the Accra Technical Poly, which course did you read?
Accra Poly.
Yeah.
I studied plant engineering.
Plant engineering.
Yes, plant engineering in Accra Poly.
Okay.
That is what I'm majoring in. But the technical school that I went, I did automobile.
Automobile.
Yes, the T1 I did to automobile.
Okay.
The T2 that's in City Anchors of London.
Okay.
Which is the same as T2 in Ghana. I did the same course, automobile.
Okay.
Yes.
But you choose to change the course.
Is that?
You choose to go into plant.
Yes, I choose to go into plant for thinking, deep thinking. In Ghana, we don't manufacture cars.
Okay.
What the companies that we have here are Reina Motors and Japan Motors and Honda Motors. Okay. They are all doing servicing.
Okay. But we don't it's not about manufacturing.
Yes, we don't manufacture.
Okay.
The only person who does is Kantanka.
Okay.
It's one company.
But recently, new companies are coming into manufacture. Okay, that's
they don't manufacture. They do assembling. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So what we have learned in school, we have really learned in-depth knowledge on how to design, you understand?
Okay.
You see, we did a lot in the Polytechnic that when you come out, it's not about servicing. You should be able to be in a company where they do assembling plant and you see.
And manufacturing.
Yes, and manufacturing. We should be able to work within that organization. But we don't have them. So I thought it very deep that, oh no, then we have manufacturing companies, yeah? You understand? Those are the ones who produce Accra Brewery, Guinness, and we have Pepsi, we have Coca-Cola. You understand?
Yeah.
So those have $1 million projects that they have been doing, which is full of equipment that are movable.
Okay.
So I thought it wise, okay, why not venture into plant when I go to Poly?
Okay.
So I diverted.
Okay.
Because I diverted simple because I felt like I've studied most of the automobile to an end, so I don't need to go again in Poly and study the same thing that I did in SS, Part 1, Part 2 again. So I should not be plant.
Okay.
Which it will help me to have two specialization, plant and automobile. That's how I come at it, this plant.
Okay. So, but you are working in, I would say you are gainfully employed.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
In which company?
Oh, well, my first company that I have worked with after completion Accra Poly was Accra Brewery, and which they have trained me very well with the help of QuadVet, TVET, and then Japan international cooperation agent. That's called JICA.
Okay.
Yeah, they give us the necessary skills called the CBT, competent-based training.
Okay.
So I'm a fully competent-based trained pilot student in Ghana.
Okay.
And we are 20 students that have been trained. And
okay.
one of my guys is in Holland now because we are skillful, and almost all of us are rise very high because of the skills that we have.
Okay.
So, you know, I did the specialized program because it was somehow technically inclined.
Okay.
As I come in Poly, I did the plant aspect.
Okay. So currently, where do you work?
Well, from Accra, I have to move to Guinness.
Okay.
From Guinness, and I moved to West African Gas Pipeline.
Okay.
Yes.
So now you are with West Africa.
West African Gas Pipeline Company in Chakwali branch.
Okay.
You know, we have the remote branches, which are one is in Tema,
okay.
and then we have our branch again in Togo,
okay.
and then we have one in Cotonou, and then we have one in Nigeria,
okay.
where we have it in LBCS, and then that's Itoki.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is where the gas is coming from in Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now, out of all these, I can see you are very busy in your current place of work.
Exactly.
But how were you able to make time to also open up your business?
Well, all started in thinking, you know. You have to look at what you are capable of doing.
Okay.
So I work all right, fully employed, but I decided to have my small business running because I felt like people are having issues in their industries.
Okay.
So the time that I've gotten is when I'm off duty.
Yeah.
You understand? So I use my off duty to solve problems for people in the industry that
okay.
I have been affiliated to.
Okay.
So that is what I do. So the little time I will get, I don't joke with it.
Okay. So meaning that when you are off,
yeah, when I'm
your
off,
holidays,
yes,
you use
my
it
leave
to
days, yeah,
do
yeah.
your work.
Exactly.
You make good use of the time.
Very good use of it. I
okay.
don't joke with my time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the busy type.
And somebody will say time is money.
Yeah, time is money.
Okay.
And I've read one book called by Scott Anderson, Think Like a Billionaire.
Think like yeah.
Yes, one of the critical things you have to be able to solve people's problem. One of the critical things you have to do to get time,
okay.
to be prepared,
okay.
look for money, the job, take the risks.
Okay.
So the time was key among them. So I use the time.
Okay.
Yes, like I said, my off days are critical to me.
Okay.
I rest for like, let's say, I work 1 week on, 1 week off.
Okay.
We work 7 days in a week and rest 7 days. We work 12 hours.
Okay.
We don't work 8 hours normal working days.
Okay.
We work 12 hours. So out of the 12 hours, we work 7 days and rest 7 days. So my 7 days, I'll rest 2 days and I'll use the 5 days to make impact on it.
Okay.
That's what I do. So I started in the business like, okay, can I venture into business? You have multiple sources of income.
Okay.
That is how the brain started.
Okay.
So from there, you have to start reading books.
Okay.
So I have to devote buying books.
Okay.
So the first book I read is No Excuse.
Okay.
So I have no excuse to give myself that I have to keep on sleeping.
Okay.
You know, so I have to utilize the time.
So meaning the normal work that you are doing is not enough. There's more that you can do than
There's
just...
more you can do that.
Yeah.
There's more we can do. Yeah, to also impact the knowledge. You know,
okay.
I like teaching.
Okay.
So I did not focus on based on the money aspect, but I focus on how I can utilize my skills to help people before I pass away. That was my main ideology.
Okay.
You know, I'm technically gifted.
Okay.
Yes, when it comes to solving problems, I'm technically gifted. I've been trained by experienced people who went back in Accra, people with 35 years working experience, or train us how to assemble, dismantle, how to analyze problem, root cause analysis and those things. So when I came to West African Gas Pipeline, I was not utilizing my full competency.
Okay.
Though I'm utilizing it when it comes to engineering aspect, but fully no. So I said, okay, what can I do to impact on people based on what Ghana government did for us, like QuadVet, TVET, which they use skill development fund to train us.
Okay.
So what can I also do to impact? Yeah, so that's what I did.
So what's the name of your business?
Well, my name, the first name I started with is Zach. Zach. So people call me Mr. Zach. Zach was my mom's name and my name.
Okay.
You understand? So Zach is Zainab Abdul Kadri.
Okay.
Slash Shaib. Shaib. The S there is Salifu.
Oh, okay.
Salifu. You understand? That's my grandfather's name.
Oh, okay.
He's a military officer.
Oh, okay.
So they are my mentors too. So you can't do anything without mentor. Yeah.
That's true.
Yes, you can't do anything without mentor.
Okay.
So what happened was that the ZAC, due to registration, it couldn't go through.
Why?
The registration, they say people have already picked the name.
ZAC?
Yeah, ZAC Engineering. And,
really?
Yes. So people have ZAC Nation, people have ZAC Ventures and those things. So ZAC Engineering, I couldn't get it. So I changed it to BAPIO.
BAPIO.
Yes.
So what's the meaning of BAPIO?
The man of rock.
The man of rock.
Yeah.
In which language?
That's in Bushi, Kasna.
Oh, okay.
That's my grandfather's name.
Oh, okay.
He's a bulletproof man, right? He's a military officer.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I said I wanted to put his picture beside me.
Beside you.
That's what
okay.
He's one of my greatest mentors.
Oh, okay.
And I'll be happy if you can permit to put it there. It also enlightens our things. Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. So
there are two people in your life that have inspired you, or they are your inspiration, or they are your mentor.
Yeah.
Can we have a look at them?
Well, this is my great grandfather.
Okay.
My great grandfather.
Okay.
See him?
This is your great grandfather.
He's the one seated down with 4 medals.
Okay.
Yeah, he fought World War One and Ashanti War with 22
World
wives.
War One.
Yeah.
And Ashanti War.
Yes.
Wow.
Everything is written there.
Oh, okay.
That's his name, ex-Sergeant Major Ayongo Gurushi.
Oh, okay.
British soldier.
Oh, okay.
Bulletproof man. 1914.
Why bulletproof man?
Well, bullet can go in. There's no way you can fire and the bullet will come to you. No.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
I can see, but you don't look like him.
Oh, you sure? What of this? Because the picture kept long, that's why.
Maybe it has kept long. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is the second person. Oh,
That is his son.
That's the son.
Yes.
So this man here,
Yes.
this is the son.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is your great grandfather.
Yes, sir.
And this
this is my great grandfather and this is my grandfather.
Okay. Okay, and his name is
He's a CSM company sergeant major.
Okay.
Salifu Hama Ayongo Gurushi.
Oh, okay.
23 years in military and 10 years in police. World War II and East African War. That's the Ethiopia War.
Okay, so these are all your mentor.
Yes,
who
there are a lot of them
you?
Inside. Plenty of them.
Plenty of them.
This is the only two you can see.
Yeah, I can see.
But you can do video on that.
Okay.
There are a lot inside. They went to Congo War.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of them spent 29 years. Salifu, this is Yahya Gurushi.
Okay.
Yes, Adamu Gurushi.
Okay.
Yeah, they are all inside.
So meaning that these people, the energy that is in them, is also into you.
Exactly.
So despite your business that you are working for a company, but you felt you are still underutilized.
Exactly.
So this energy is propelling you to open your own business.
Exactly.
Good.
Exactly.
Good. That's good. This is a very great inspiration. So if you are out there and you are not inspired, just look down your family line and see what your great grandfathers or your grandfathers have done. It should be a source of inspiration to you to also do something, leave some legacy behind for your children's children to also come and testify that yes, it is in my family line, they've been able to achieve this or they've become this. Then you too, this should inspire you to also become somebody great. Okay, now let's continue. So tell me, is your new company or the new name for your company is BAPIO Engineering
Service Limited.
Servicing
Limited.
Okay. So tell me what BAPIO Engineering Service Limited does.
Well, BAPIO Engineering Service Limited is affiliated to the poultry industry.
Poultry industry?
Yeah, I'm affiliated to the poultry for now.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we have branches of engineering where you will be affiliated to.
Okay.
Some might be affiliated into the industrialization, like in terms of thermal plants or manufacturing or production aspect.
Okay.
But I'm affiliated to the poultry industry.
Okay.
You understand? With my engineering, poultry, there's engineering in it.
Okay.
But a lot of people think that you just go to a steady agric, it's just about crop.
Mm-hmm.
No. So I ventured into business, into poultry myself.
Okay,
Then,
you've gone into poultry yourself.
Exactly, that's how I come.
Why?
Good.
But you are an engineer, so you should be dealing with cars. You have car knowledge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I did cars, but it was not improving, and so.
But poultry did improve.
Yes, poultry did give me the focus.
Or the satisfaction.
The satisfaction that I wanted. Yeah, but I'm still putting a lot of strategic thinking into it to be able to propel to the next level of the business we are doing. So what happened is that I did poultry myself.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started with 2,600 beds.
2,600 beds.
Yes, and which cost me close to 200,000 Ghana cedis.
200,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah, it's close to 200,000 Ghana cedis. And the first mentor I was looking up to was Ibrahim Mahama.
Okay.
Ibrahim Mahama with Kennedy Japan.
Okay.
And then Dangote.
Okay.
He was a business mentor too.
Okay.
Apart from my family courage of what they have done.
Okay.
Yeah, so those were the people I was looking up to.
So I would say this mentor thing is playing a major role in your life.
Oh yes. You can never be successful without a mentor.
Okay.
You can never be successful without a mentor.
Okay.
If you want to shoot up like a jet,
okay,
you have to have a mentor.
You need to have a mentor.
Exactly.
Their life, their progress in life should be inspiring you.
Exactly.
To do more.
To do more, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I read about them. I read about Dangote.
Okay.
I read about Ibrahim Mahama.
Okay.
And I read about Kennedy Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, I like him very well because he's a very strong man and has a cast.
Very outspoken.
Outspoken, yeah. I'm just like him. I wanted to join the military, but I didn't get opportunity.
So
I like commanding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't fear anything.
Okay.
No, I don't fear anything.
Okay.
So, but we didn't get opportunity. I went for the role and they said, you're a technical student.
Yeah.
You pick only SS. What?
Oh,
yeah. So
it's rather unfortunate.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So in the poultry industry, what do you do?
Well,
are you giving, because in the poultry industry we have the feed aspects, we have the accessories like the water system, the structure.
Yeah.
So which aspect of the poultry?
So the aspect is I deal with the plumbing work and then the cage system.
Okay.
And then anything that inclines engineering specifically, without talking about civil. Okay. I don't go in civil
aspect.
Yeah.
That's
the structure.
Building the structure.
Yes,
you are not into
I'm
that.
not into that.
But the watering system.
The water system.
That is the
housing
plumbing.
of the bears.
Okay.
Yeah, the collecting of the waste.
Okay.
You understand? And advice. Because I started the business myself, so I can advise you as a beginner. Okay, so you have in-depth knowledge more about the poultry. Exactly. But how did you get that knowledge? Because you did engineering, you didn't do agric, you didn't do animal husbandry. Yeah. I started to get that knowledge because I wanted to do the business. Mm-hmm. I started reading this book called No Excuse. Okay. So the No Excuse that spell out what I can do as a businessman and short-term business. Okay. Then I saw poultry was part of the farming that if I want to make another source of income. Short-term, yeah. So that means it doesn't involve so much capital to go into it, or it is easy to just start? Depending upon the quantum of the bears you want to start with. Okay. You understand? But poultry industry, when you are going to start above 1,000 bears, then you need to have more capital. Okay. Above 1,000 bears, you need to have more capital. More capital. Yes. Estimated. Oh well, something like 100,000 should be okay. Okay. Yeah, because you have to deal with the structure. Okay. You have to deal with where the people will sleep. Okay. You have to deal with where you are going to get your best from. Okay. You have to deal with your feeding and the water system. Okay. So something like 100,000 Ghana cedis should be okay for you to start. Okay. So like I told you, that is when you want to really more or less like a commercialized. Yes. A standard. Yes, more than 1,000 beds. Okay. You understand? I started with 2,600 beds. Okay. And it didn't take me easy. Okay. You understand? And I invested 200,000 Ghana cedis. 200,000? Yes, 2 billion. Wow, in the old currency, 2 billion? Yes. Wow. Yes, within 6 months. And
Was it lucrative? Were you able to get your capital and profit?
Well, it was a very good business, but when you don't have the trust people, they'll collapse you. So they collapsed me.
So you started all right, but the labor wasn't helpful.
Not the labor, the farm manager did not help me. You know.
What went wrong?
What went wrong? They were stealing me. So you know, black man.
What was it that you were not?
No, I did that.
Paying attention to.
I did it and left it for them to take good care of it. When it's yield, it will benefit all the family. You understand? So I have a farm manager who is also at the north, and then they were taking care of it with the help of my.
So you did it in the northern region?
Yes, I did in the northern region.
Okay.
Because of land factor. If I want to buy the land here and then do the building here, it will going to cost me more than what I've just told you.
Okay.
200,000 Ghana cedis. So old boy already have the house and the land there. Okay. So I said, okay, let me just use his place, put the structure down, do everything, and then bring in the equipment and necessary. And I brought the best from Belgium, all the 2,600 in badges.
Okay.
Yes. So within 6 months they started laying, and the highest crate I got was 28 crates, and they were fucking up with the terms of the quantity of this thing crates they give me because I'm not there.
Okay.
You understand? So they collapsed me. You know, I was there, and then sickness came and so on and so forth. I was the first person to start poultry in Zabila. That is in Upper East.
Wow.
Yes, the first gentleman to start poultry in Zabila.
So instead of now going into or being in the poultry industry, as in running the poultry aspect of like you go in for the birds, they lay eggs, you sell the eggs, and you are making money. You have diverted from that direction to the providing services of the poultry sector. So meaning that you are working on their watering system, the structure, the cage in which they will be in.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, because you had a challenge in managing the workers, so you've decided to divert the attention to these services. Okay, so tell us more about the services, the type of services you are providing.
Okay, well, I diverted.
When we take plumbing, what does it entail?
Okay, well, I see that the poultry industry were having challenges.
Okay.
The challenges in terms that someone has this money and he has invested, but he doesn't get the requisite or the right people with the technical know-how to solve their problem for them. Okay. Example is installation of automatic drinkers. Okay. You know, Ghanaians are
automatic drinkers.
Yes, okay. That is where the best drink their water from. It's automatic. Okay. Yeah, so the water just flow in. As long as they drink, the water will be coming itself.
So you don't need any human being to go and fetch the water for you?
We have the manual one that you just follow, you fetch with a can and come and put there. When they finish, you take it out and bring it back. Okay. But this one, no.
So you, because of your experience that you had with labor issue, you decided to eliminate the labor and now bring automatic drinkers so that you don't need any human being.
Yeah, so I even installed automatic in my farm.
Okay.
Yeah, myself personally, I drove there, went and did the installation for. But I moved into the industry just because of people were having difficulty in solving their problems. Okay. So what I did was I started to install automatic first as my first job to do for someone in Kaswa. Okay. Yes, because I was in the platform, about 9 platform, and somebody said, I need someone to fix my automatic for me. No, we have plumbers, but fixing automatic is not just plumbing work.
Just taking a pipe and a glue.
It's not just about that. You need to understand the principle of engineering. Okay. That's number one, rule number one. Okay. The rule number 2 is you have to know the functionality of the automatic drinker. Okay. You understand how it functions. And the rule number 3 is that when you know the functionality, then you should know the working principle of it. Okay. If not, you end up by costing the farmer to bankrupt. Okay. If people don't know. So plumbing, some people will just do closed loop system. Okay. They don't do it. They don't give drain leg. Okay. So when you are giving medication, you are giving water, everything is diluted and stay at one place.
Okay. It's not circulating.
It's circulating, but what I mean is that they cannot flush the system.
Oh, okay.
Because they have done it a closed loop system.
Closed loop. Okay.
Inlet and it doesn't have outlet.
Oh, okay.
So when you give medication, let me say when you give a vitamin, and later your birds have infection, and you give them antibiotic.
Okay.
You could have drained the vitamin down,
Okay.
and flush the system with fresh water,
Okay.
and then now you invite in your antibiotics for the birds to now also feed on it. So now you see antibiotic with vitamin, they have diluted and they have turned to another poisonous for the birds, which it will affect your birds. But people don't know. The plumber don't know. He has no study on those things. He just know how to do plumbing.
Plumbing. Oh, okay. So meaning that you need to really think about flushing the system anytime you introduce any type of medicinal
medication to the birds. Yeah.
To the birds.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's how it is.
But Shaibu.
Yes, sir.
You in engineering, you didn't do plumbing.
Exactly, I didn't do plumbing. No.
So where from this interest?
Well, in my family, we have everything there. Everybody has his own skills.
Okay.
From the highest level, I can say in military is 98%. Plumbing is there. Pilots, we have 3 pilots as I speak now.
Okay.
We can do everything. So it's just about looking up to them and what can you do. So we are capable of doing everything. As long as you have the strength, you have the heart, you can do everything. So we have that thing. So plumbing, I just did mechanical. I studied thermofluid in tech, energy system. So I didn't even know what is PVC, 3/4 bench, bend, T, and those things. No. But let me tell you one thing. When you are focused and you are determined, you will do what you have not ever expected. So I was determined.
Okay.
So, but you have to learn.
You have to learn. So it took you some time of learning.
Oh, less than 12 hours. Before I'll get to where I'm going to work, I've already understood what I'm going to do.